We just want to welcome you out to Monday night here at the R Network. We're super excited. My name's Dave Dove, Executive Vice President of Sales here, and I'm accompanied here today on this call with Mr. John Stahl and Ed Terranova, our master trainers, along with our Chief Revenue Officer, Mr. John McKillop. And we're super excited to be bringing to you another product to be put into the participation marketplace. I couldn't be more excited, you guys, just because all it's doing every time we add something to the participation marketplace, it brings more value, and more value. And that's what it's about. And so as we continue to grow, you're going to see that. And we just have some very exciting things happening at corporate. And, we've been working our butts off. There's no question about it. You've been working your butts off. You've been bringing people to the marketplace. And it's just exciting to see the growth throughout the company and what's happening. And this is just another one of those tools to put in your toolbox as you build your team. Tonight, let me just give you a little bit of rundown as to what's going to take place. First of all, I'm just going to introduce the video to you that we've had put together by our awesome marketing team, and we'll play that first. And then when the video's done, I want to introduce to you our Chief Revenue Officer, Mr. John McKillop, and he's going to go through and share a little bit about the new product and some of the benefits of the product. And then he'll turn it back to me towards the end, and I'll share with you how we're going to get paid. So if you guys are as excited as I am, let's get started. So let's go ahead and start the video. And again, everything we're doing right now is we're bringing it into the participation marketplace to just add more value, more benefit for you as a member and those members around the globe, of course, as we go. This one particular falls underneath the R Network Health vertical, and we're just super excited about that. And so here's the video.
Healthcare costs and medications are skyrocketing, leaving many people without affordable access to basic medications. That is why our network has added America's pharmacy source to our health marketplace. A new program option providing affordable prescriptions and helpful information to its members. Offering savings on high-quality, everyday, chronic, and immediate need medications, including over-the-counter medications at lower prices than pharmacies and big box stores, in-person or online with free home delivery. We have experienced professional pharmacists who can review prescriptions, offer advice, recommend affordable alternatives, and fulfill new orders. And all medications are sourced right here in the U.S. It's estimated that over 34 million Americans suffer from diabetes, and over 88 million are pre-diabetic. With Save on Diabetes, members can receive tremendous savings on diabetic supplies, including a free glucose meter, low-cost testing strips, lancets, and more. Our Network Health, America's pharmacy source. Revolutionizing the way you think about pharmacy programs and drug pricing. Our network. The bigger we get, the better it gets.
All right. Well, everyone, good evening. John McKillop here, and I'm so excited to be here. Every time we turn around, it seems like, I think I'm gonna take a guess here and say 3 out of the last 6 weeks we've had new product introductions. Dave and I were on some different calls today, talking about product roadmap, other things that we're looking to be able to announce, some whole new things we're looking to be able to go do. There is a lot of different items that are going on, and I don't want everyone to get the feeling that we're just sitting on our laurels and we're just going to kind of begin to cruise ahead. The reality is it is full speed ahead, and we as a company have to be as proud of the things that we say no to as we say yes to, because there's a lot of opportunities, a lot of things that we're running at. But tonight, what we're doing is we're announcing this product here. And this product is only for the United States, by the way. It's not for Canada or any other countries around the globe. For example, when we launch into India, which is, we keep saying very soon, but it is so It is so soon. I just can't say. We were on the phone today. It's like so soon. But there are products that are being introduced for India that are for no place else around the globe also. And you're going to see that, Pierre, for you in Sweden and other countries around the globe, where we're going to have country-specific products, regional products, global products. Tonight is a product that came across, we've been working on for a long time, brought it out of the oven, and we're announcing it and bringing it forward tonight. When we take a look at the pharmaceutical industry across the United States, we all know that it's out of sight. It's $370 billion. You go ahead and flip, Dave, would you? I mean, so, you know, I don't even know how much a billion is. 370 billion is massive. And we're going to talk about prescription. We're going to talk about OTC medications. We're going to talk about a whole number of different things here that is going to become extremely exciting when we get done tonight. And all of this, by the way, is an option. You can choose to have this sent to your home for free, or you can go pick it up at a pharmacy somewhere. So it's either or. You don't have to go to one. You don't have to go and do the other. Dave, next one, please. So when we're talking about this, you know, America's pharmacy choice, we've got maintenance medications. We're going to go through those in a moment. We've got acute medications. We've got over-the-counter. We've got diabetes medicine, right? We've got pharmacy coaching. You just want to be able to pick up the phone and ask a question or two or 5 or 10 to a pharmacist. There's a pharmacist that's available to all the members that are here. And again, we talked about home delivery, 64,000 pharmacies you can pick it up at that accept. There's this prescription card around the country, and it's pre-activated, branded. You know, so what's going to happen is you're going to get a welcome email. You're going to get an 18-page booklet, and I'm going to show you a piece of that in a moment. When you enroll for this, you're going to get this booklet, and you're also going to get electronically your cards that you're going to be able to print out and be able to use, and they're activated right there on the spot. So when we talk about this program, we talk about acute medicines, right? Where these are medicines from an immediate need. You know, you've got the flu or something like that from an OTC, or a doctor prescribed something a little stronger, right? We've got maintenance medications, which are, you know, things from a chronic situation. People that have high blood pressure, or people that are diabetic, or many other things. And I'm going to show you the list of medicines that are covered in a moment. And it's huge, the numbers of medicines that they're covering on this. And wait till you hear when we talk about the pricing for these right here. But they've broken it down again into the acute medications, the maintenance medications. You've got over-the-counter medicines. You can go to, and they have a listing of all these OTCs that you can pick up the phone, you can call, you can order, and you can have it shipped to you at a competitive price and less price than what you're going to find at your neighborhood drugstore, CVS, Walgreens, or whatever it might be also. So you're going to be able to have that convenience directly to you, right? When they, you know, so this is, these 2 pages, this is part of this 18-page booklet that you're getting, and you're getting an idea of the pricing. Next page, Dave. So when we take a look at this, you know, when you talk about lowest cost medications in the industry, this is an extreme case, by the way, but here they've got this one, it's a, I can't even pronounce the first name, I apologize, magnesium product. But what happens is you can see the disparity, $114 versus $15, right? And then on the right, that's a listing of just some of all the OTC products that you're going to be able to purchase. Next page, Dave. So what you have is this, and I'm going to take you through these medications in a moment. So when we talked about people that maybe are taking medications for high blood pressure, high cholesterol, different things like that, and especially for people that don't have a prescription card, or even if you do, you come to find out that they're not always the best price in town, right? You're going to find that we're going to be very competitive. We're going to beat prices, and we're really going to beat prices also, all the above, right? And again, pricing is regionally also. So you may find that we knock the price off of price on the East Coast, and on the West Coast, it's a little more competitive, but we still beat it. But pricing can be different regionally. But what happens if you're a diabetic, even if you're a pre-diabetic and you need to kind of watch your insulin levels and all that, because you're a member of this, you get a free diabetes test kit, and it talks about you're going to get that test meter. There's 4 or 5 or 6 other things that you're going to be able to get, and also on this page here, and I apologize, it's a small print, but when you take a look at it, all those medications, there's about 15 of them there. because you're a member of this program, you get any, if those are any of the medications you're currently taking for diabetes, you get it free. It's sent to you free. You heard me again. It's sent to you free. It's part of this diabetic program. Next page, Dave. So when you take a look at this and we talk about the pharmacy coaching, you can pick up the phone. If you ever have a question, something happens, you've got, your son or your daughter or your significant other isn't feeling well, and you've got this antibiotic and you've got some left, you can call them, you can talk to them. They can explain it to you what they're best used for. They're there to help answer your questions. Now I'm going to flip right here and I'm going to show you really quick. Dave, I need you to allow me to share, please. I'm going to show you, this is part of this 18-page booklet here that you're going to get. And when you take a look at this, these are all the immediate need. These are all the acute medications. Look at all these antibiotics, right? All these anti-diarrhea. I'm sorry, we don't want to talk about that tonight probably, but antihistamine, anti-inflammatory, right? And then as you flip through this again, look at all these immediate needs, right? For topical, anti-nausea, antiviral, pain relievers, nasal spray, cough suppressants. These are all prescriptions, $5 for these prescriptions right here, right? And then if we go forward, we talk about the chronic. These are the maintenance, right? These are people that take something consistently for allergies, right? Or Alzheimer's, right? Or, you've got antidepressants, you've got antiviral, anti-nausea, you've got anti-inflammatory, you've got cardiac, hypertension, blood pressure, a whole number of things. And the list goes on and on and on, right? It talks about men's health and people that have glaucoma or, diabetic. These are all of these medicines. And there's this chart that's right here. You can see that all these medications are in different colors. You can say that, all the dark blue, they're all $15 for that's not 9-day, that's a 90-day. That's a 90-day supply, $15. And you can see the pricing on these products here, right? So again, this is part of this 18-page booklet that you get. And then we also talked about the over-the-counter medications, right? Where you can pick up the phone and you can call and you can get any name brand and you can get the equivalent sent directly to your home, free shipping, right? It's free shipping in your order, and you can buy all of these OTCs sent directly to you. Again, for home delivery, it's typically about a 2-day, maximum 3-day kind of a program. We talked about from the diabetic perspective. We talked about getting this glucose meter here, right? You get these test strips, this lancing device, for Lancets. You get a control solution. Then you can purchase these test strips here for at a very economical price. We took a look at the pricing. These are all these medicines that we talked about that if you're a diabetic that maybe you're paying for now, it's free with this program. It's free with this program. So, I'm telling you, this thing is hot. This thing is really, really great. $370 billion. You think there's a market out there? $370 billion. Everybody on your street would want to take a look at something like this. This isn't, a guessing game or in every other. It's like every single family that, most families nowadays have maybe 2 or 3, or as you get older, even more medications that you take and you use. That's not even counting the OTCs, or if they're diabetic, or if they know somebody, everything that's free that they get just because they're an existing member. Hey, Dave, take us back if you would. Here's what I want to say. And I'm going to hand it over to Dave, because Dave gets the fun part. Dave gets to tell you about what the inexpensive cost is and about how much money you're making in TBS. So Dave drew the good straw tonight, and he has the fun part to be able to share that information with you. But, this is something, again, where, how vast and how widespread the opportunity for this is. It's not a small segment. It's not a certain age group. It's something that everybody can use. Everybody that we talk to would have value, have need with that, especially people that are diabetic. We ran some of the pricing by some people that are diabetic and what they currently pay, and the value of this is, it's incomprehensible. The value is just huge. Dave, you'll probably be okay just by going through the slide or just talking about the last couple slides, because you already know what they are anyway, probably, right?
Yeah.
Be able to do that. So with that, hey, I'm going to hand it back over to Dave. That's the product. This video is really great. The video's out there. You'll see it, in the back office, the brochure and all the information that's available is back there for you. Now, by the way, this is going live. It was supposed to go live tonight, and the company on the other end, there were a couple of items they were still working on. We're told it could be as early as tomorrow. It may be 48 hours, but we will, as soon as it's live, we will do an announcement to the field that it is live and up and available for everybody. It could be tomorrow morning, but we're pushing hard for it. As soon as we hear back from them, we're going to be able to run at it. So Dave, with that, let me go ahead and hand it back over to you, bud.
All right. Awesome, you guys. Isn't that exciting? I'll just tell you, I can just tell you, we're just adding more and more value to the participation marketplace. And if you don't see that, that's crazy, because this is it. This is awesome. So let's talk about what's exciting. How do we get paid when we share this? How do we get paid? So a couple things that you can do. And, first of all, I just want to help you understand, you can, if you were to become a member with them on your own without us, you're looking at $29.95. And that's actually if you belong to some type of company that's actually buying it for you. It's not something you just go out there and just purchase. The next thing is that if you, as a charter member, again, this is all about stacking commissions. That's what this is about. So as a charter member, it's $24.95. And as a fan, it's $27.95. And to talk about how you get paid here, and that is this in the TBS, we're going to take out of the $24.95, $3 of it's going in the TBS. So that's 30 cents per person up the TBS, 10 levels. That's incredible from a charter member. Again, just stacking on top of the $2 base or your $6, whichever level you're at, and your base is $2. So if you add that extra 30 cents, that's awesome. Somebody does a cell phone, something else. And if you have a fan do it, they're going to run $5 into the TBS. Again, up 10 levels, 50 cents person. That's awesome, you guys, if you ask me. And I'll just tell you this much. It's all about the stacking of commissions, as you already know. The more we add to this participation marketplace, and the thing I love about this, even if you're not in the U.S. and you have people that are in the U.S. in your organization, you're earning every time somebody engages with this product. Anybody that engages with this product throughout the U.S., anybody in that TBS gets paid out. And that's a pretty cool deal, if you ask me. So I'll just tell you this again about stacking commissions. This is just one more little tally, and that's the end goal, is to take that $2 to $5 to $10 to whatever in the near future, right? By stacking commissions over time. So with that said, you guys, super excited. Like I said, it's going to be launched into your back office here soon. So be watching for it. It's a little icon. You'll see it right in the back office. Let me tell you how the process goes, because I've had to deal with it today to help you understand. So first of all, you're going to click on the icon to purchase it. Once you make the purchase, it'll then allow you to step right in to the American Pharmacy. Once you get in there, it's going to ask you for all your dependents. It's going to ask you for all the people you need on the card. So if you saw the card earlier, it had people's names on it, right? Those are your kids' names. You'll get enough cards to give out. These are digital cards, by the way. They're not physical. So there'll be a digital card sent to your email that you'll be able to just flash anywhere you go, right? Just bring it up, save. The guy is telling me on the phone, literally hold your finger on in your smartphone, save it to your photos, and then just show it at the pharmacy if you're there. If you go onto the website throughout the back office, as you link into it, you'll actually go right in. Your account's already there. One cool thing I wanted to throw out to you, I thought was really cool. If you're at your doctor's office and you now need a prescription, you can hand him the card or show them the card, and they'll actually send the prescription right to these guys and have it sent to you through the mail, or you can have it delivered to your favorite pharmacy. When you get to the pharmacy, you go ahead and show them the card, and you're going to get your immediate pricing's already done. Just so you know, this is an actual pharmacy program, not just a discount product. This is a pharmacy program. So you're dealing with pharmacists, not just some discount product that's out there in the marketplace. Just wanted to point that out. That's why there's value there. I think it's massive value. So anyway, with that said, that's it. All I have to say is just understand one thing. It's about sharing what's out there and what we have in our participation marketplace. And this is just another tool, like I said, to add to your belt. So I'm going to turn some time over. I've asked John and Ed to share some of their feelings about the pharmacy program. So
first of all, Dave, I think this is going to be deja vu all over again. When we came out with our mobile, I didn't think that would work for me, but it did. I'm looking at this thing thinking I don't need it. You know, knock wood, I'm relatively healthy. My wife's relatively. However, I have a lot of people in my family that take medications. Some take 5, 6, 7, 10 a day. And I'm going, my mother-in-law is an expert at this stuff. I got to get this because I know that at times we do need stuff. And I'm looking at those pricing. When John was going over all those different categories and all those different medications, I'm like, man, anytime I need it, I need this. And I know that I'm going to want that 18-page book so I can show it to my mother-in-law, and she's going to school me on all this stuff because she knows it inside and out. It's like when my mom was here with us, she had an incredible memory. She knew all her medications better than the doctors. And if you have loved ones in your life, that's a big thing. The cost of medication is a real big thing.
And I tell you what, I think it's another testament to the R Network. I mean, perfectly on time. And it really shows a company that really loses themselves for the betterment of others. And this is in a real big way, because when you really look at this could really be life-saving. This could be life-saving because some people are real dependent as far as on this medication, right? But cannot afford it. Well, let me tell you something. This isn't about, well, let me see if I can. No, and now we're presenting an incredible option. And wow. I mean, I can just see the conversations and the stories and the insights that we're going to start hearing about the company. And it just doesn't surprise me because, we came out with TV Fit. So everybody's getting healthy. Now we got our pharmacy where now people can remain healthy. Diabetes is a real significant challenge out there. And it's very costly. Well, now thanks to the R Network, now we're being able to bring in an affordable solution for all.
Absolutely. And there's the questions out there, you guys. I know some of you have questions. This is replacing the discount cards that we have, and that's a no as of right now. I'm not saying the future won't change, but right now it's not. But understand something. This is not just a discount card. That's the difference between this. This is an actual pharmacy, right? These are pharmacists that when you're actually calling in on the number, you're talking to a pharmacist, not just to a company. Like that's a big difference. I was talking to the guy that actually heads it up, and he's like, the biggest difference is you got discount cards, which might save you some money, and some places accept them, some places don't. What really sets this card apart what sets this program apart is the fact that it's a real pharmacist, number one, and number two, it is a program. It's a program where you could literally, and I'm just going to share something with you for recruiting purposes, just so you know, this could actually be used as potentially do as an employee benefit perk. So be thinking about that, because he threw that out. You could literally go out and actually have an employer sign up all their fans as employees as a fan, and they can benefit from this product. So think about that. And people do that all the time with this particular program, he said. So it's much more than just that little discount card. The discount card's great. I've used it. I mean, I saved money with it, but this is actual pharmacy, and they will prescribe. If your doctor prescribes something, then they'll actually ship it to you, or you go pick it up, and it's unbelievable. And they can't, I mean, all these prices are already negotiated and done, so it's a done deal. So just so I understand that.
Hey, Dave, could I add something to that real quick?
Yes, absolutely.
John knows that I have a little bit of a background in B2B sales and employee benefits. And I want to tell you, you just said, just like brought me back to when I was in front of CEOs and CFO with companies with thousands and tens of thousands of employees. And how many of them would this be of value to help retain and attract? Benefits are always about retaining and attracting employees, and to give them something like this that can save them a whole bunch of money. And then I think about the numbers, you put 1,000 people on it, 50 cents each, that's a $500 residual. Doesn't have to stop there.
That's why I like Eddie, because I'll tell you what, it just makes sense. I mean, you're absolutely right. Absolutely makes sense. So another question that was asked is, what is difference in the pricing with our current prescription? The difference is you got a discount and you got an actual negotiated pricing that's done by a pharmacist. that's actually regulated in the same industry as your pharmacy down the street, right? The same thing. The difference is these guys have negotiated their pricing, their program. You flash the card, you're guaranteed to get your prescription as to what they said it is, not what your discount. I don't know if some of you experience this. Sometimes the discount card, this place wouldn't accept it. They didn't know it, whatever. It happens with those discount cards. That's just what happens. But not to devalue them, they're still valuable. And I think there's some still potential stuff there. So, and let's see here. What else we got here real quick? Just want to answer these few questions that were here, guys, unless some of you guys have already answered some of them. Okay, so what is the cost? The cost, again, is $24.95 as a charter member, and as a fan, it's $27.95.
Per month.
Okay. A month, correct, sorry. Yes, per month. And guys, it's residual money, right? So think of it this way, is that $3 or $5 is residual coming into your TBS for payout, which is phenomenal. And just John and I did a few savings, like looking back and forth at different things. And just some of the savings add up. It's well over the $24.95 a month that you're going to be saving. Here's the thing, the diabetes alone, just that alone, getting your medications for free, the metformin or whatever you're on, let me tell you something. I have a brother-in-law that's on it, and it's expensive to be a diabetic. So you figure 25 bucks or 27 bucks, 30 bucks, whatever, I'm telling you, it's a deal. Absolute deal. Any other questions real quick we can get to maybe? You just sign a company up as a charter member. You can sign up in a company as a charter member. Ed, get with Ed. I guarantee you Ed's going to end up doing a training on this whole thing. So it's all going to happen. Trust me. You're going to want to get with these guys and figure out what it is that, how you could maybe tie that into some companies for sure. Yeah, actually, Ed, the product for $24.95 covers the family. So if you notice, what they do is they put all your kids' names on that's why when you first sign up, the very first thing is filling out all of it'll automatically populate your address, your phone number, email, and that's all edible on the other side. In case you want to change it for this particular thing, maybe you signed up as a company and you want to make sure you have your personal name on this. So you can edit all that on the other side, the back side. But once you're there, it's going to ask you for all your dependents, all the different people dependent-wise that you need to put on there, and their birth date and all that kind of stuff. So it's all personal information that we could not collect for them. So you have to fill that out on the other side. But once it's done, your digital card's then sent over to your email, and you're in like Flynn. You're off and running. So it's pretty cool. Anything else, John or Ed or John, you guys want to add to any of these? Yes, free delivery.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Go ahead, John. Sorry, I just said free.
No, I was going to answer something similar to you. You go right ahead.
Let's see. Yeah, so I just answered, Robert, the diabetics, if you have diabetes, there's a whole section. And when you get your 18-page document, you'll be able to go through and actually read all the different things. And there's a whole diabetic section that you get a free reader, you get all this other stuff that's pretty incredible. So, and again, we'll make sure that we send out an email when it goes live, and we'll attach that document. So, well, I think you get it anyway. You'll get it anyway once you sign up. It's automatically going to get sent to you in high definition. So it's a really well put together product. I'll just tell you that, you guys. Very, very well put together. So, and I think that's just about it. Email will go out to fans as well. Yep. Okay. Didn't mention insulin. Yeah, I believe it's all included. Anything diabetic wise is all included inside the diabetes program. So we'll get more specifics, you guys. And I'll just tell you this, it's an exciting ad, if you ask me. It's a very exciting ad, and some really cool things can come from this, I believe. So, but as you have questions, feel free to shoot them in and let us know, and we'll do the best we can to answer in all those questions. And we will have marketing material. We've got the video that Delwyn just did. You saw that tonight. What an amazing video. Another one. And he's got a PDF that he's working on now, in addition to this PDF that John McKillop just shared with you. So you're going to have lots of marketing stuff to be able to play with and work with on this for sure. I think will be really, really easy.
Hey, Dave, somebody just asked if this is just for diabetics, and no, it's for everything. It's for all your pharmaceutical needs.
Yep, absolutely. Perfect.
Yeah, I love what Lisa just said, right? I mean, this is absolutely spot on. People won't have to choose between medication and dog food.
It's true.
There are a lot of people that are rationing their medication right now because they just can't afford it. So this is a great option.
Absolutely true. I mean, there's some things in there that's $5, you guys. That I mean, it's like, you know, I don't know. I don't take really any medication actually, but I do have family members that do, and I know that it costs them a lot of money, and this simplifies it. From my perspective, this is a simple system, meaning that you can pre-order and then have it delivered to your home. You don't even have to go anywhere. And if it's an ongoing, reoccurring prescription, it's like you just automatically coming to you every month, and you can have it sent to you. So, and I'm sure as we grow into this a little more, we'll start seeing the savings going like this, because we're going to learn a lot more about it as we get really into this. We're going to see people start coming, and we encourage you, by the way, to go into our world on Facebook and make sure that once you start to engage with this and start to save money, please go share that in the Our World area, so we can have that for our newsletters, the opportunities for other people to see it and to benefit from it. So it's going to be huge.
Dave, we had a good question from a Greg Simpson. He said, do you have to subscribe to it to get paid on it? And the answer to that is no. It's just stacking of commissions. Whether you personally have it or not doesn't matter.
Just remember this, you guys. Everything we bring into participation marketplace, product or service, you're getting paid on. So if we bring something in, you're not getting paid, that doesn't make any sense. So you don't have to subscribe to anything. You don't need to do any of those. It's just being part of the network, right? And then if you engage in the product, that's your choice. But you get paid off people in your TBS that's engaging in the product. It's just stacking of commissions. Ed hit it right on the head.
Yeah, just going back to what Ed mentioned, you know, on that question, you have to have that product to get paid. You just need to have your $50 a month to be active. After that, even if whether or not you have a product or don't, or other people do in your group, you're going to get paid all the TBS of everything in your entire organization. As long as you have your $50 to be active in the system, you get paid on the whole thing. You get paid on Financial Academy, even though if you don't have it, for example, you get paid on everything that down in your whole group because you're active. And if we did it that way, by the way, that would be against the law. That's called pay to play. That would be against the law, and plus it's the wrong thing to do anyway. So we pay you on the whole Magilla, on the whole thing.
That's almost like your last name.
Yeah, kind of, right? Yeah, it is kind of.
Magilla Gorilla.
Gorilla. That's
Great
right.
comment on there. I don't know if you guys saw it. 51+ million people just lost their benefits and cards, and that's incredible, you guys. Please don't go out and prey on people, but go out and help people.
Yep.
Find ways to help people save money on their medications now that they've lost benefits. You know, there's people out there don't have insurance, that don't have any type of insurance. So this is a great program for those people. You know, it's going to save them money. So great thing. Great comment, Tyrone. Appreciate that. All right. Anything else you guys we saw that we might have missed? Quickly summarize the program as we use it to tell the prospects. So I'm just going to tell you this. I'm going to put the recording up on YouTube and you guys can go back and watch it, because John did a great job presenting it. So you can learn about it. And then Ed and John, the reason they're on here is they're master trainers. They're actually going to be training on this stuff, you guys. And this is typically the night that they do their motivational is it Monday?
Yep, Motivational Monday.
Can't forget what day it is. The day's just rolling. I worked yesterday, the day before. But yeah, so today's usually the Motivational Monday. But, you know, tune into these guys' trainings, because let me tell you something. They're going to be training on this. That's part of what they do, is take these new products and start customizing training and getting around it, and just really starting to teach you how to get out and share it with people. And this is a pretty easy one, I think. just talking to people, have communication. Don't be human before your marketer. That's where it comes down to. If you're human before your marketer and you really get to know somebody, I think you can develop that relationship where you can bring it up as a benefit that you might have a way to help save them some money. So, and then share the video with them. That's what I would do. And then I'd put them on the phone with McKillop and he'd just close them.
There you go. That's what I'm here for. What I do.
That's right. Hey guys, thanks again. I'm going to plug this in up on YouTube. John, any parting words, McKillop?
No, I just want to, I've been sharing with people, Dave, that 18-page booklet. We want to make sure it's back in the tool section or in the back office, and those other 6 pages of the, the literature, the brochure, the video you're gonna go put up. John and Ed, people are asking on here, how do we approach people? What do we say? You guys have a training coming up on that also, so that's really going to be awesome. This opens up, every single door in your neighborhood. It opens us up to as that next step into. So it's really, really exciting. And stay tuned, because we do have some other things that's coming. And for those of you that are international, we're working on things for you too. So don't feel left out. We're excited to bring them to you. And we're in the process of doing some heavy recruiting. People around the globe that imagine all day long, all they do is look for product in your region of the globe. Those are the kinds of people we have. That's what we're going to do. We know where we're going. We're running hard. We're investing a lot now to begin to go internationally. And you're going to see what we're talking about when Dave and I have got some exciting announcements over the next 6 weeks or so, and talk a little bit more about international from that, because it's very important, because we tell people we're not a company who is based in Utah that does business internationally. We are a global company that happens to be based in the United States. That's the way we think. That's the way we do. And you're going to see us continue to grow and develop and regionalize into that company that you expect us to be all over the globe. So regionally, they're introducing products and new things are going on that doesn't involve North America or South America or different things like that. You're going to hear about it, but they're running their own calls, doing their own things. And this thing becomes a monster. And it is exciting to be part of it, because guess what? You're one of the very first in this company. So imagine where it's going to be a year, 3 years, 5 and 10 years from now. There are fortunes to be made. More importantly, there are friendships to be made. And we're developing an amazing community here, and each one of you are part of it. And it's exciting to watch what's going to be happening. The only, maybe why there's even a bigger smile on me and Dave's face, is because we happen to know what's under the hood. And it is going, and it is happening. And Trent Walker, our CEO, is relentless. The guy just pushes and pushes and pushes, and Roger does an amazing job in marketing too. So thanks everybody. Good night, and have yourself a wonderful evening.